Good afternoon and welcome once again to the weekly Mayor's Press Conference. It's June 21st at a little bit after 2 o'clock, 2:06. It's beautiful outside, partly cloudy, high of 81. As we transition through the rest of the week, the high tomorrow is going to be 88, low of 70. Mostly cloudy tomorrow. Friday, going into Friday, some thunderstorms. The high is dropping down a bit. It'll be 78 and a low of 64. And then into this weekend, partly cloudy on Saturday and Sunday. The high on Saturday is going to be 80 degrees, and the high on Sunday about 77 degrees. So our forecast in the future looks rather bright. A number of things in terms of updates. We've got some basically updates on things going on with EPW, Engineering and Public Works. The North Congress Street update. Again, this is the sanitary sewer line project. Some work that's going to be going on. York Paving is going to continue storm line installation this week in the area behind North Congress Street and Mound Street. They expect the work to be between 131 North Congress and Pine Street. So work continuing on in that corridor. The West Union Street Improvement Project. The tree planting is going to occur June 28th, as well as York Paving coming in to do the mill and pavement of West Union, again in between Congress and Court Street. That's going to be happening in the first week in July. So that project is moving along nicely. Likely to see the work wrapping up, if not later this week. Well, actually, the work will be wrapping up next week, I believe, sometime with the sidewalk and maybe into the following. But that project, as I stated, is moving along very well. McKinley Avenue Extension and Stimson Avenue Roundabout project. Freedom Construction Enterprise is still working on that. There's been a lot of advancements taking place in the roundabout. It's shaping up nicely to where you can start to see the roadbed of the roundabout is going in. They're going to start installing the curb on Stimson Avenue. They're also going to start or begin the grading along between Mill and Stimson Avenue. Again, that's for the McKinley Avenue portion of it. So again, that's going along nicely. Again, pedestrians and cyclists are asked to avoid the construction area and follow the detour signs. If anybody has any questions or concerns about things going on under Engineering and Public Works, please reach out to EPW at 593-7636. Athens Fire Department, there was a fire on the near East State Street area last week. I believe the fire was at 284 East State Street. It was a dryer fire, where a dryer, likely due to lint buildup, the dryer itself caught fire, leading to some damage to that building. So the fire department would like is to push out as a public service announcement to everyone, make sure that you clean out your lint trap on your dryers, even clean out the hose that's connected to the exhaust hose or vent pipe from your dryer. Make sure that's clean and free of lint as well. Lint is a flammable substance, and it can lead to problems such as we experienced last week or over the weekend. Again, it could happen to you. And as I've mentioned in the past, while you're cleaning out your lint on your dryer, you might as well clean out the lint in your exhaust fan, in your bathrooms, and throughout the house. Those too can collect lint, which can ignite because of sparks, electric fans that run these things. So keep that in mind. Be safe so that you don't experience something as tragic as has happened to a couple of residents in the not too distant past. Let's see, other things that are going on around the city. Some general news coming up through the Athens Municipal Arts Commission. They are putting out an RFP, a call for proposals for the the second round of the traffic box wraps. Again, this is the Athens Art Outside the Box. They're calling it putting the graphic at the traffic. This is, again, a call for artists for their art. The Athens Municipal Arts Commission is seeking to put 10 new designs to be applied on, looking for 10 new designs, art designs, to be applied to our vinyl wraps that go on our traffic control boxes. This is a continuance of our Essence of Athens initiative within the city. You're encouraged to submit your art for more information. Let's see, somewhere on here. For more information on this, you can go to www.ci.athens.oh.us/394/current calls for entry. You can also just call the city building and call 592-3338, and we'll make sure that you get information on this initiative with the arts wraps. There's a $500 honorarium that will be awarded to use for each design. The artist will be selected by juried process. The selected artist will not choose the locations. Those will be chosen by the city administration in conjunction with AMAC. Each selected artist will not be eligible for more than one location until removal occurs. Again, these wraps will likely go up for 3 to 5 years. The first round went up last year. The vinyls last for a good amount of time. Again, 3 to 5 years. So as we retire them after 3 to 5 years, or if they become damaged, significantly damaged, then we will likely put out another call, and at which point someone whose art comes down can reapply at that time. So this is a good thing. The deadline for submissions is going to be Friday, July 14th. So a little less than a month to get these in, or submit your art to be juried. Arts West, past, present, and future. This is celebrating the 7 years of the Athens Rock Camp for Girls. It'll be showcasing their art by campers and organizers. We will be displaying memorabilia over the years, which includes buttons, zines, photos, lyric sheets, videos, and their scrapbook. The opening reception is going to be Thursday, July 6th at 6:30 to 8:30 in Arts West. The exhibit dates are July 6th through August 2nd at Arts West. Whether you're a parent, brother, sister, cousin, grandparent, or friend, past, present, and future of the campers, they'd love to see you come down. So come out and check this out. It should be an interesting event. And then in terms of city meetings, we have a meeting this evening. The Commission on Disabilities will be meeting. As usual, it's in the community center, typically in the conference room. That will be at 5:30 this evening, 5:30 to 7. So for anyone who's interested, please come and check out the Commission on Disabilities meeting. Those meetings are open to the public. Finally, something that I want to push out there. Back in April 13th to be exact, I signed on as one of many city officials across the state endorsing Marsies Law. Marsies Law is the right to protect crime victims. Just in a real brief capture of what it is, it's the right to receive information about their rights and the services available for crime victims, the right to be treated with fairness and respect throughout the criminal justice process, the right to be protected from the defendant, right to notice of all public proceedings on that case or a case, the right to be reasonably heard upon request at all public proceedings regarding the case, the right to reasonably confer with the prosecuting agency upon request regarding the case, and the right to fully and timely restitution of that case. Again, a tragic case that took place several years ago, where an individual who was stalked and murdered by a former boyfriend, and the family unknowingly encountering that particular individual who was released on bail without their knowledge, and confronted in the grocery store. So this is a great law, I believe, that'll be moving forward. An update to give everyone on this particular case is that tomorrow the individuals that are representing Marsies Law here in the state of Ohio, in particular Lanny Spalding, who's taken the lead with Marsies Law for Ohio, is going to be officially turning in the petitions. And the number of petitions is staggering. They have received, for Marsies Law for Ohio, over 550,000 signatures in terms of the petitions that are going to be turned in tomorrow. And they're planning to hopefully have events throughout the state in all 88 counties, especially for those who are interested. So a big thank you to all that are involved in pursuing this and getting Marsies Law and getting the petitions out and signed throughout the state. Again, I was one of the charter signatories of Marsies Law, and hopefully all my colleagues out there across the state did the same thing. But this is good news that this is going to be turned in tomorrow, and hopefully we'll see this legislation on the ballot in the fall. That's all I have for today. I hope everyone is having a wonderful week. I just wrapped up 2 days up in Cleveland at the National League of Cities, learning a lot of things. I was appointed to another council under the National League of Cities. I was appointed not too long ago, but it was made official this past week, actually Monday and Tuesday. It was made official that I have been appointed to the Public Safety and Crime Prevention Council, which lobbies in D.C. typically in the winter session at the Congressional Cities Conference for NLC for things related to public safety and crime prevention. But as usual, attending the NLC is you learn a lot of things, ways in which other cities are doing things, the way they're getting work done, the way they're enhancing their environments. And as usual, I came back with all kinds of ideas rumbling around in my head of things that we could be doing in the city. So more to come on things initiatives that I'm likely to start pushing forward in the near future from things I learned at the National League of Cities. But that said, I wish everyone a great week, and hopefully you'll tune in again next week. Have a great week and weekend.